Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So, JT did a recent interview with Interview Mag, and she basically talked about putting out a solo project. She said, I have talent, but not in my own space to the point that I'm nominated. Those are things I want for myself. She wants to get those nominations like, Nicki, Doja, Criminal B, and Megan Thee Stallion. And so, allegedly, she wants Nicki to help her with her EP that she is working on. Mind you, Nicki helped her write some of the lyrics for her song No Bars, okay? Which was a really good record, but unfortunately, it didn't do too well on the charts. And then Nicki Minaj did tease the No Bars remix earlier this year, but unfortunately, it never came out. Here's what I think Nicki should do. I'm not telling her what to do. I'm just saying. I think JT and Carisha should get dropped by QC or some way how get out of their contract. They're flopping anyway. Carisha does not care about being in music. She wants to be the next Oprah, which will never happen. And JT is the talented one in the group, okay? Then I think Nicki should sign JT to a 360 deal on Heavy on it. Okay, a mild one. I mean, she already in one with QC, so what does it matter if Nicki signs her to one? Okay, and then she should produce JT's EP and put out the No Bars remix. Okay, that way Nicki make money off of JT as long as she live. And she don't gotta worry about JT switching up. It wouldn't matter if JT switch up because she gonna make money off of you when you old and gray. And I think that would be a smart idea because JT to me is wishy-washy. Moving on from that, fans are speculating that Nicki Minaj might have a Bieber collaboration because Justin commented on her recent live. And so this will be their second collaboration after Beauty and the Beat. They might be coming with more music. I really wouldn't be shocked because I said back in 2021, if y'all been following me, that he wanted to collaborate with her. Again, so let me know how you guys feel about that. I definitely would be here for a JB and Nicki collab again. That would be a fun record. Now, Eve, who is part of the Mumbling and Cackling crew, chooses 5 female rappers who changed the course of hip-hop. She got Queen Latifah, Miss Lauryn Hill, Missy the Icon, the Queen of Rap, Nicki Minaj, and LaKaylee, okay? Queen Latifah, Miss Lauryn Hill, I agree with. Obviously, Nicki Minaj and Missy the Icon, but who is Lakia? And how did she change hip-hop? I think she just adding people because she didn't want to add Lil' Kim. Because ain't her and Lil' Kim beefing, allegedly? Or did they have beef? But anyway, she didn't put Lil' Kim. Now, moving on to Doja the Races, Agora Hills falls down the charts. It was at number 18 last week on the Payola Hot 100, and now it has fell to number 34. My whole thing is, I'm like, damn, justice for Agora Hill. But it's unfortunate that Doja the Races label, RCA the Colorist, they don't want to push this record because it's not demonic enough. Notice how they're pushing the demonic record, This Town Is Dead, where she's talking about, being a devil and a rebel, but they don't want to push Agora Hills because, that's more of a love poppy song and it's not demonic enough. Okay, I'm peeping that. I'm like, why are they pushing that demonic song? Why not push Agora Hills? That's a way better record. But I think Agora Hills deserves justice, and Doja the Races and her label, RCA the Colorist, should definitely push it. It looks like Cardi B is getting exposed again. So Messi Lee went on The Breakfast Club and he basically admitted the execs at Titanic Records give him money and pay his rent. Okay? He admitted that just openly. Okay? Take a listen.
Mike Kaiser's listening. Atlantic actually.
Wow, you just gonna put the plug out there. You don't even care, Jason. Now you really gonna fuel the internet.
Julie Greenwald, put her out there.
Drop a bomb.
Okay.
Wow.
They actually pay,
internet, you caught us.
They actually pay the lease. Matter of fact, let's put that out there in terms of marketing, and they should be paying money. But anyway, that's just my own rant. You talked about the things that we're mad about.
What you say?
Okay, well listen. I gotta put this out there.
Wow. So he said that, they pay his lease. Wow. Okay. Maybe it's for his talk show, because he does have like a podcast that nobody watches. Maybe it's for that. I'm like, damn. Titanic cutting the check like that? Paying for a lease? And he out in LA, and rent in LA ain't cheap. So they coughing up a coin. Messi Lee also went on to say that Nicki Minaj has been replaced by Nicki Minaj, and she was not replaced by Cardi B.
I really don't be caring. We about 95% of this stuff. But also, Nicki Minaj didn't get replaced by Cardi either. Because they both out here.
Nicki Minaj got replaced by Nicki Minaj. Now, what happened was...
Nicki hasn't been replaced, man. Nicki's still here.
Okay.
And I agree with Messi Lee. Nicki Minaj has been replaced by Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj now is 10 times better as a lyricist and a rapper than she was maybe 10 years ago, in my opinion. I feel like Nicki's ability to have people decipher her bars every time she drops is just unmatched. The only thing I think Nicki needs help with is maybe creativity when it comes to her music videos, when it comes to her rollout. I do think she needs help in that area. But lyrically, Nicki's still around. So Nicki has, been even stronger now than she was back then. So she has been replaced by herself. Messi Lee is correct. Okay, she's still standing. Moving on to Scratch Off hopping on records and ruining them. Scratch Off the Side Chick in Third Wheel to Champagne Thickums and 21 Average has a new collaboration coming out with Christina Aguilera. She tweeted, "Should we tell them?" And she asked Christina Aguilera. Christina replied and says, "I think it's time, babe." Okay? With a kiss emoji. Okay? Now I'm thinking to myself, like, no shade to Christina Aguilera, but nobody would care about you and Scratch Off dropping a record. Talking about, I think it's time to tell them. Tell us what, you dropping another flop record? No shade to Christina Aguilera, but nobody's really checking for you musically, and Scratch Off hopping on your record is just going to make it flop even more. I don't know why people want Scratch Off to hop on their record and it don't chart and nobody talks about it. I feel bad for people. I think people think Scratch Off is bigger than what she is because of her Instagram followers. And I also believe because Scratch Off went #1 with Jungkook earlier this year, people are saying that she helped Jungkook go #1 because him and Jack Harlow released a record, but they did not go #1. Okay? So fans are saying that she helped Jungkook go #1, but Jack Harlow couldn't. So maybe that's another reason why people are collaborating with her. But here's the thing. She released a record called It's a Party, and that flopped. It's a Party did 4K in streams, okay, on Paolify. Like, nobody cares about a Scratch Off record. So something ain't right. I think that a lot of people think she's bigger than she actually is. Moving on to Queen B. So Queen B becomes the first touring artist to gross over 100 million in 3 separate calendar months through July to September. So July, August, September, she grossed $100 million each month from the Renaissance tour. So congratulations to Queen B. This is actually kind of funny because Queen B made $600 to $500 million during her tour. But I would not be shocked if she don't add this money to her net worth. Watch next year it'll still say $500 million. Queen B has made more than $1 billion off her tours alone. Okay? But people still try to say, oh, she's not a billionaire just because she won't update her net worth. The artists choose to update their net worths on Forbes and on the internet. And she don't want people to know. Remember, the IRS was looking after Queen B. Okay, she don't want to go to jail like Shakira. Okay, so she don't want y'all in her pockets. But Queen B's a billionaire. She just hiding it because she know the IRS going to be checking for that money. Okay? Now, moving on to Tyla. She has been making a lot of noise recently because of her hit song Water. And people are saying that she is the next Rihanna or Christina Milian. A lot of people believe they have found the Rihanna replacement. But I could have sworn y'all said that with Thames. And then remember Taisha? She's on Titanic Records. She flopping. Y'all said that about her. So I think y'all just want Rihanna to be replaced because, she hasn't put out an album in 10 years, which I understand. I do think that Rihanna deserves to be replaced. Okay, if we talking about replacements and Nicki Minaj getting replaced and the chart-obsessed racist getting replaced by Olivia Rodrigo and, Ariana replacing the Queen of Christmas. Rihanna, to me, deserves to be replaced. She is an icon. She's a legend. Nobody will be able to put out hits like her. But if you don't want to do music, somebody should be able to take your spot. Okay? And there is a lane out for the next Rihanna. No shade. There is a lane that is missing. But I don't think this girl reminds me of Rihanna. To me, she doesn't have the accent like Rihanna. And I'm be honest with you, it's going to be kind of hard to replace Rihanna because she is an icon. And Rihanna just got timeless hits. Like, nobody could put out an umbrella like Rihanna. Okay? Nobody could put out, Kiss It Better or Needed Me. Like, nobody can do it like Rihanna, in my opinion. So, it's going to be hard. But I do think that she deserves to be replaced in the industry. If everybody else can get replaced, why can't she? She ain't put out a hit in 10 years. No shade. Plus, she's a mom. So, she don't care about music. It's clear as day. If she cared about music, she would be putting it out. But she don't care. Anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. I will see you guys in the next video and have an amazing day.